Welcome to another wonderful episode on Focus on Your Finance. So today, folks, I was asking people around and I said, hey, you know what? When it comes to your retirement or even starting to save, what are some of the biggest concern that you have? Okay, so I'm going to go through those feedback that I got from people, right? As I'm going around asking people. So one of the young ladies tells me, well, I guess I don't want to lose my money. I said, okay. And I want to make more money, right? So here's the thing, right? They want a lot of money, but they don't want to lose money. And they say, so should I play with like crypto? Should I play with the stock market? Should I invest my money in my 401k? Should I do mutual fund? Should I do, and of course, all different kind of stuff comes through. Then I asked another older person, what is it that you want to know? Well, I just want to know plain old on retirement. Where do I start? Where do I go? And how do I find the best advice? And how much should I have? How much should I save? Now, all these kind of questions that comes to, I'm sure, to some of you guys, your mind out there, right? So I'm going to teach you some basic 101 when it comes to your money first. Is that okay? Before you actually can start any kind of investment strategy and all that, you got to know where you are from a financial standpoint. Okay? Just like if you want to go to a destination somewhere, you need to know where you're starting from and where do you want to go. And each and every one of you are at a different destination, by the way. You're at a different destination and you're at different places in your life and you've got different circumstances that's happening to you. So I cannot blanket and say to you, one thing fits all, because it is not. It is about individual. It is about you and your family. It is about, are you by yourself? Or you have kids? Do you have someone you care for? Or is it about your mom, your dad? Okay? So let's go through the process of it. First, identify. When I meet someone and they said, oh, how much should I invest? That's the first question they ask me, always. How much should I invest? And I looked at them and I said, you got $100,000, you got $1 million? And they looked at me like, what? I said, well, you just asked me, how much should you invest? Well, you don't have that kind of money. You yourself know more than anybody. So the first thing you do is you look at your budget, my friend. You take a look at if you're by yourself with your family. If it's a family, I would highly recommend you have a conversation with your husband or wives. Hey, honey, how much do we make? Do we bring him home a month? We bring in $10,000 a month. Okay, out of that $10,000, is that net or gross? You identify that first. Whether it's net or gross, next thing you need to do is you need to take a look at your budget. Okay. I'm young, you know what? According to this, I have to pay rent, $1,000 a month. Oh, by the way, I have to pay my own health insurance. If you're self-employed, then I'm pretty sure that costs per killing you right now. But if you work for a company, they take it out of your paycheck. And out of your paycheck, you need to understand where every penny is going. Let me repeat that. If you're getting deducted money out of your paycheck, you need to know where it's going. Are you contributing to a 401k? If yes, are they matching or not matching? Are you doing the maximum to the match that they give you? Company varies today. Some companies set up a 401k will not give you any matching. Others said, I'll give you up to 3%. Other 5%, other 6%. Others, one of them I saw recently was 12% matching, which is kind of unusual that I've seen a company kind of do that, right? Sometimes free money is good money. Are you even doing that? Okay, so the first thing is that look at your paycheck carefully. And by the way, even if you are contributing to a 401k, or some of it going to a Roth, you should. My other episode taught you why you need to do that. So I won't go into detail this time on that. Then you look at your paycheck. Oh, what's this other thing that it's called group life insurance? Okay. So you go to work, your company most of the time have what's called basic pay, where if you die tomorrow, if you make $50,000 a year, they'll give you $50,000 for free. And if you want to pay extra on top of that, some people say, oh, you know what, Shirley, I pay $146 a month to extra to get $1.5 million tax-free death benefit through my company. Well, it may sound great and dandy and all that, but every month you may be donating the $146 a month to have that extra pay. And then what happens? A lot of times people said, oh, I'm married. You know what? I also pay life insurance for my wife or husband as a rider. You have to know where all that money is, okay? Because that's a reason for my madness telling you this. Because from a financial standpoint, you need to write those numbers on the side and say, okay, am I going to be with this company forever? Or is that rate's going to go up on you every year? It's going to go up on you every year. And the chance of you getting older every single year, I can pretty much bet that that's going to happen, okay? So you look at, okay, life insurance. Do I want to buy my family inside a company plan or outside? Unless you think you're going to kick the bucket or rot until like the day you never quit that company, and if you're willing to pay that whatever price they're offering you at that time, then I think you need to do that. But I don't recommend you do that, okay? Then you look at other stuff. Some company offer what's called long-term care. Well, as you know, long-term care, when you're young, you buy it, you pay a reasonable price, but as you get older, it costs more. And the way long-term care works is that I'm betting for a fact that you are going to get into a long-term care situation tomorrow or whenever down the road. And you're paying the insurance company to bet against you that, I think I could get sick tomorrow. Let me ask you guys this. Do you know when you could get sick? No. I'm the insurance company. I'm going to say, you know what? I think I'm going to bet against you. Pay me every month because I don't think you're going to get sick tomorrow. See, company knows for a fact that out of 100 of us, there's a percentage that will get sick. 96%, 5% maybe, that need long-term care tomorrow. The other 95%, they know for a fact that you are not going to need it. My mother, for example, 91 years old, and I tell you one thing, she could outrun you and I. And she has not even need to use her long-term care. So think about it. If she would have bought this long-term care at age 50 years old, 55, she would have been paying for 40, 50 years for nothing. Because you don't use it, you lose it. Just like the rest of you out there going to work, paying your term insurance, you don't use it, you lose it. And then you got to have term insurance that you're paying outside the policy. Again, you pay it, you don't use it, you lose it. I'm just sharing with you what you need to look at your paycheck, okay? What else? Oh, you know what, Shirley? They've got this thing called disability. They got this thing. So you got a whole slew array of stuff that you're paying in your paycheck. You need to look at your net, your gross, and then you say, okay, all right, let's look outside. How much am I paying for my mortgage? How much am I paying credit card? Oh my God, are you kidding me? I've seen people that sitting there with $15,000 in saving and checking, getting less than 1% interest rate. And I looked over at the bill, they've got a $5,000 credit card that's charging them 29% interest rate. And I'm like, you have all this cash to earn 1% on your money when that credit card you have, they're getting hit with 30% of interest. Shouldn't that be reversed? Shouldn't you be earning 30% interest and then your loan should be 1%? Why are you not paying that off? Well, because the minimum is low. It's only $100 and $100 can go a long way. Think about it, guys. Why are you doing that? Please, if you have got a bunch of money saving, checking out, get rid of that daggone interest rate so that now you have an opportunity to utilize your money for something else to make more. Okay. So, credit card. Know what your expenses are. What are some of the things can you eliminate, right? There are so many neat things, right, that I'll share you another session how you can take some of the credit card and reduce it and pay less on that, and at the same time, how do you get rid of it too, okay? But that'll be another episode, okay? So back to the saving and investment on this. So you look at everyone's personal finance and you look at, okay, what bills do I have? they call it the necessity bill, where it's a mandatory. Okay, I've got childcare, okay, necessity. I got the mortgage, house, utilities, cell phone, all those kind of things that you have. At the same time, there'll be another session. I'll teach you about car insurance that you're paying on your car insurance, okay? That's something you need to take a look at in your house. I love doing all these kind of things. There's so much to tell you. So you find out all your expense, and you're gonna come up with a net. Believe it or not, I've sat across so many young people and old people. Do you know they've got like $2,000 or $3,000 extra coming in a month? And they looked at me like, Shirley, I don't know where it's going. I have no idea where the heck it's going. And after they outlined all the expenses they spent for the month, just do it for 1 month, guy. This one every day. Okay, today I had lunch. I pay Chick-fil-A, $15. I pay McDonald's this month. If you can separate out the money of what you're paying on that, then you can know where your bills are going. And I could be in position to really help you, guide you in the right way. Know where your money is going is the key components. And then we look at what's most important to you when it comes to your money. I want money to retire. I want tax advantage strategy. I want gains without loss. Can I have that? Does it exist? Oh, by the way, is it legal? How do I know my money's protected? How do I know that company's not going to run off with your money? So these are the kind of questions where you're going to have very, very detailed discussion with the person you're talking to. And one thing about it is that I am an open book, guys. Share you where you are. How do you get better from a financial standpoint? With that being said, my team and I love to help folks. We want to be the game changer. We want to be able to show you where you are, how you can do better. If what you have is good, then keep it. But what if there's something better? Just have an open mind. With that being said, remember, if you want tax-free strategy, call Shirley Luu at 703-608-1203. My team and I would love to help you. Sign off until next time.